usually, if you're not a developer or if you're on a studio and want to invest on integration, it's a really good practice to have dedicated software team in-house. It's not super common. Here somehow I think it's a bit biased audience, but I don't think it's that common for animation studios or architecture studios companies to see the value of have in-house software developers to do their own tooling, but it's invaluable. So we do recommend, that's definitely a way for studios to basically make Blender their own, help them with core contributions, and be a core player with the whole dynamic of Blender, and be it as its own team or you can hire externals. But the other and more common way to expand the tooling is via add-ons. So Blender has a comprehensive API. And we launched last year a Blender extensions platform, which is a place for open, free, and open source add-ons. Just go extensions.blender.org. And by the way, if you look at it's here on the corner, the Bonsai. Bonsai used to be called Blender Beam. It's a whole standalone, it's a whole independent project that adds a whole layer of Beam on top of Blender, and they have their own thriving community. They might even host at some point their own extensions platform, so they can have their own plugins that depend on themselves to build their own little ecosystem. And for the platforms, for the extension platform, for instance, we kind of forbid vibing code. Funny enough, for core contributions, we never got to make that there was never a question. But we do believe that any contribution you give has to be maintainable. And a lot of the time, if you do think that this is basically AI out, we have no confidence that developer are going to be able to keep maintaining this down the line, especially when it comes to doing specific fixes. So I think that's a little bit our current instance. We're still exploring using of ethical AI for bug triaging, for instance. So Blender has 30 new bug reports every day. And we have a team of, nowadays, I think 4 full-time employees dedicated only for bug triaging, make sure everything that's reported is properly reproducible and gets funneled into the right module. But we know that a lot of those things could be automated with AI.